what's the best case scenario that could happen realistically and in my opinion with the Switch? Okay. Like I said, this is not a pie in the sky hyperbole idea here. These are things that could happen and have precedent with what Nintendo has done in the past from facts in my brain and history. Okay. It's like a PowerPoint. Now, let's start with Virtual Console, which might be a weird place to start, but I think is important. So early on, they start having themed months with Virtual Console. A Mario month with Mario 1 and 2 one week, and the next week would be Mario World and Mario Land, then Mario Kart and a selection of sports games, and maybe even Mario Party. This would be perfect for the month preceding Mario Odyssey. They can have a Kirby month and do the same exact thing. Repeat for Zelda, Pokemon, Metroid, Yoshi, Star Fox, anyone and everyone. Imagine each month for a year that focused on a single mascot, like the Year of Luigi, but with 1 month filled with all the classic titles for each individual Nintendo mascot. Now it sounds crazy, but the best part about all this is that they've already made the vast majority of these games available on Virtual Console. Throughout this year of mascots on Virtual Console, there would also be great third-party Virtual Console games being released. Now, with a slower than many would want list of game releases in 2017, hammering hard on Virtual Console would more than make up for it and show they mean business. And the best part, like I just kind of said, is that they have these games on Virtual Console already. And I know it isn't as simple as dragging and dropping the game, but many, if not all of these, are on the Wii and the 3DS and the Wii U. They can do it again and really blow people away with their stellar back catalog by releasing a veritable torrent of nostalgia on the gaming masses. My upstairs neighbors are really excited about this. Now, this doesn't even mention the rumored GameCube Virtual Console support, but since this is supposed to be like a realistic look at what could happen in the best possible scenario, I must mention it, but note that it is still a dream until an official announcement. Now, obviously, that's not the only piece of the puzzle here. The game lineup is light, but it does feature Zelda at launch and 1-2 Switch, which some people actually like. They've also done a fantastic job of having a major release every month or so with ARMS, Mario Kart, Splatoon 2, and then Mario Odyssey later out in the fall. It's a great start, but there are a few nagging questions about missing franchises we know will be found eventually on the Switch. Big first-party exclusives is how this device will live or die, and they have one opportunity to begin to make things right: E3. Now, they won't outright kill the 3DS at E3, but it will make a strong downward turn with most of the titles being for the Switch or cross-platform on both. And the most important part about all of that is that the last big Nintendo exclusive for the 3DS will release in early 2018, and we'll know it's coming well before that. It makes sense to hedge their bets and keep the 3DS around in the short term, but in the long term, it becomes an obstacle to making the most games on a single platform. 2017 releases will be light, but E3 will start to show that 2018 and beyond will become a Nintendo fan's dream. The following, again, is all speculation, but it is not without thought. These games are all but sure things for the most part, with a few looking forward with maximum positivity, because this is the dream scenario after all. So let's start off with a new Kirby game in early 2018 for 3DS and Switch. All right, and then we have Retro. Where's Retro Studios been? Their new game coming out sometime in 2018, I'm just guessing here, in summer, and it isn't Metroid. That's the other thing. Now, speaking of Metroid, we will get a Metroid Prime trilogy on Virtual Console in that same summer to prepare everyone for the fall 2018 new Metroid game. Couple this with early spring of Smash on the Switch with all new content, stages, and characters, and everything from both Wii U and 3DS versions in one game. Super Mario Maker could also very well come out for the Switch with new items to use and the ability to play all previous created stages, as well as new themes to create with. Not out of the realm of possibility at all. Additionally, the new Pikmin game, Pikmin 4, not the 3DS one, which has been done for years, will release sometime in 2018. This year will also feature a Fire Emblem that we already know about, and a new Animal Crossing, although the latter, might just be the final 3DS Switch cross-platform game. Now this is a very strong lineup, and it isn't so crazy. Most of this is already known and expected, with some of these series having taken a large break from their previous release, particularly with Animal Crossing. I also didn't even mention Pokemon Stars, which could even be out this year. Not 2018, 2017. And then going into 2019, Star Fox is back, a new Super Mario, F-Zero, etc. Let's not even forget that the 3DS at this point would be gone. So that means a new Monster Hunter would hit the Switch and addict a whole new group of people. Dragon Quest would also be out. Shin Megami Tensei be out. Likely also in 2019. There's no point in going any further into the future for this roadmap, but it is an incredible lineup. And like I've been saying, not out of the realm of possibility. They have it within their power to do all of this. It's the same amount of games they've been releasing during the 3DS and Wii U timeframe. And look, it's Slippy. And millennials. Now, the portability and the realization of Virtual Console's potential will enrapture the hardcore and the press and seep very quickly into the mainstream, especially with titles like ARMS and Splatoon. Nintendo's toe dip into the waters of mobile with Mario, Fire Emblem, and Animal Crossing will also help bring more people to the Switch, like this family. The online service won't become a Netflix for Nintendo where you can pay a single price and get everything, but there will be discounts, especially for owners of these games that bought them on Wii U and 3DS. I fear the Wii Virtual Console stuff will not transfer over. But with the popularity of the Switch will come more third-party support, but the games won't be the same as their Xbox One and PS4 counterparts. Most won't care because you can play these games anywhere, which I think is a big selling feature. Now, this success opens Nintendo up to a future console hybrid, or perhaps a scenario where the consumer could buy only the home portion or only the portable portion, but I see them keeping it as one unit for as long as possible. After all, they will have successfully combined their two gaming spaces to create something for old fans, new fans, and even dissenters. Because at the end of the day, people don't care if Skyrim is 6 years old or looks better on the PS4 Pro. They can play it on the bus, on an airplane, literally anywhere. The promise of console games on the go has never truly been met by the 3DS or the Vita, but with the Switch, we know it already will be. The future could look very bright for Nintendo and the Switch, so long as they nail E3 and within a year respectfully kill the 3DS. Otherwise, a storm could be on the horizon. Now, how did that sound to you? I tried to make it well within reason. Let me know in the comments below, hashtag it's 2005. Right? You like that? I like that. I'm a simple, easy person to please. No, Dougie. Make your comments now. But I like this freeze frame of this girl. Just, oh no, it's this way. Pachow! 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 You know, it took I spent probably too long on this. Look at these gross people though too. Can we examine their table? I got this nasty ass pizza. Half-eaten pizza just sitting there on the thing. A Mario cupcake. Mario cookies. Popcorn of some kind just flopping around on the floor. I don't like these people. They're up to no good. These people do not deserve the Switch. That controller is probably all nasty and sticky. Sickos.